have some question for you. Can you help me?
Sure. What's the problem?
Why are porcelain and china the same word in English?
In the Tang Dynasty, people started to build kilns to make bluish white porcelain in Changnan. The bluish white porcelain was glittering and had the reputation of artificial jade. So it became a famous home and abroad and was exported to Europe in large amount.
At that time, Europeans were not able to make porcelain, so porcelain from China, especially from Changnan, was warmly welcomed in Europe. Porcelain from Changnan was a luxurious article cherished by everyone, and obtaining even one piece of it would make people feel very proud.
In this way, Europeans used Changnan as a code name for China, porcelain, and the place of its production, China. Gradually, Europeans forgot the original meaning of Changnan, only remembering it is China, namely China.
I got it. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lingru. Hi, Tianqi. Today, we are going to talk about fine china ware became the symbol of China.
When did the ceramics industry begin to develop abroad?
The ceramics industry of West Asia since the 10th century has never stopped production of underglazed colored ware, especially the Qinghua. Today, in the Friar Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. are 4th century Qinghua bowls with underglazed paintings in blue, green, and white. All were made in Iran. However, due to the rather poor quality of the raw material used for the body and glaze in the Middle East, and with a lower maturing temperature, it was never able to achieve the quality of Chinese Qinghua porcelain.
What are the characteristics of the Topkapi Palace in Turkey, the largest collection of yuan, blue and white in the world?
Topkapi Palace in Turkey houses 13,508 pieces of Chinese porcelain, 14 of which are Qinghua. It is considered the largest and finest collection of Yuan Dynasty Qinghua anywhere in the world. The collection includes many Yuan Qinghua specimens such as large dishes, bowls, bottle gourds, octagon, Meiping vases, and so on. Dance painters adorn the entire bodies of the vessel, not leaving any blank areas of the ground, something rarely seen in domestic Chinese vessels. The illustrations are exquisite and with a sense of depth. The colors are compelling with uniform application. Overall, these motifs and the brightness of the Qinghua colors can be considered the finest in the world, surpassing the quality Chinese domestic Qinghua by far. Many pieces of this collection are one of a kind. Largest polygonal dish in the world with a diameter of 41.5 centimeters. Sports white patterns on blue ground showing the mystical animal Qilin and 2 phoenixes. The bottle gourd with peony motifs, 30 centimeters tall, is also the only one of its kind in the world. Another pair of polygonal calabash are the tallest in the world, and many more.
Why is it that the most exquisite pieces of Yuan Dynasty Qinghua are not in China, but instead rest in the palace of an exotic land?
This is evidence of a prosperous time in the history of Sino-foreign cultural and commercial exchanges. Through the Silk Road, Chinese porcelain found its way to Central and West Asia and was loved by the royalties of the Ottoman Empire. It was the symbol of fashion and luxury of their times. In order to coincide their religious beliefs with functional items, West Asian merchants brought with them cobalt coloring and drawings of their desired products to Jingdezhen of China and placed their orders directly. These porcelain wares were considered for the processing of supplied material and were tailored for the customs in Islamic cultures. Thus, it was rarely seen in China.
How did fine china ever become a symbol of China?
The area named Somala in present-day Iraqi, rich in cobalt, was confirmed the supplying region for the blue unglazed coloring called Somaliqing, used in Yuan Dynasty Qinghua porcelain. Through large amounts of material evidence and records of history, it was further confirmed that from the 13th to mid-15th century, there were merchants, monks, and missionaries from Mersin, Syria, and other places who traversed the land and sea silk routes and brought to China all kinds of trade goods, handicrafts, spices, and cobalt blue, a coloring produced in Islamic nations. In return, they brought back to their own countries Qinghua porcelain as well as other Chinese handicraft goods. The principal port of China at the time was Quanzhou, a gathering place for wealthy Muslim merchants. They purchased Qinghua porcelain in mass quantities and resold them to Iran, Syria, Lebanon, Turkey, Italy, Egypt, Kenya, Tanzania, and other countries. As a result, Jingdezhen's artisans not only received the coloring agent from which sport Yuan Dynasty Qinghua, they also had a market so big that they never imagined possible. Fine china ware became the symbol of China.
I'm very glad to be able to exchange such knowledge with Professor Chiu today.
That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.